Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For Dharma lessons, we're reading Everything We Do Matters by the Venerable Wuling, and we're beginning today a talk on the poisons of greed, anger, and ignorance. Once, when the Buddha was at the Jeta Grove Monastery, he asked the monastics how they would explain the three poisons of greed, anger, and ignorance to monks who followed other teachings. The monastics replied that they wished to explain to others as the Buddha would. So would he please teach them how to best explain these negative states of mind? He replied that greed arises from thinking of pleasant objects and situations in a mistaken way. Once greed has arisen, this thinking of pleasant things will cause it to intensify. Through our own personal experience, we can see what the Buddha meant. When we see an object or watch others enjoying an activity that we view as pleasant, we want to own the object or to undergo a similar experience. We want to possess a newer model of something we already own. We want to go to the same vacation spot a coworker visited. We want to indulge ourselves because we feel that we deserve it, or perhaps because we want to cheer ourselves up after something disappointing has happened. And so we crave things and experiences. But as the Buddha explained, craving leads to suffering. For craving inexorably leads to more craving. Unquenchable, it grows like an addiction. The more we have and the more we experience, the more we want. Our ever-increasing greed results in our lives becoming more stressful as our craving for objects and experiences far surpasses our ability to obtain them. And so, we fall deeper and deeper into suffering. Why does all this happen? It happens because we mistakenly think that pleasant things, be they material objects or experiences, will make us happy. But happiness is a mental state. Happiness is not a quality inherent in material possessions or experiences. Whether or not something makes us happy depends on what we tell ourselves. As Shakespeare wrote in Hamlet, there's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. That is, it is our thinking that makes us happy or sad. We can tell ourselves that to be happy, we need more pleasant objects and situations. Or we can tell ourselves that wanting more inevitably leads to more wanting, and thus to more suffering. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.